Bait Chuckers, it's that time of year again. You know it. You can smell that pumpkin spice latte in the air, and you know what time it is, baby. That's right. It is holiday mold time. Got my hands on some of the new Epic Bait Molds 2025 holiday molds just a little bit early. That's right. We got a sweet little shrimp-like, darter, baitfish-like pattern. Pretty sweet. I know the saltwater guys will probably love it. They'll make a lot of shrimp out of this, but I think we can do something pretty cool with a little darter bait. In fact, the color we're going to do in the molds today is also requested by a couple of you in the comment section. I pulled down off of the shelf over there some Xzone Swammer swim baits in the 309. That's right. Some of you have been asking about the 309 colorway, and I thought, you know what? This nice little swim bait is very similar to this nice little, a little bit shorter version, but this little, darter bait. And I think 309 will make a nice, cool color. We got 2 molds, and so that means we can do 4 baits. Now, we are going to do a laminate, so we have to cook them and everything else. And it is, in fact, let's see, 2:47 right now, and the sun goes down at 4:46. So I'm not promising nothing. But we could have a potential one day on our hands here. All right, so while the plastisol is heating up in the microwave, let's take a look at our bait here. This is the Xzone 3.5-inch mini swammer, and again, it is in the 309 colorway. And as you can see here in the package, it's kind of like a transparent brown with some purple and copper flake. I do have one pulled out here. It's kind of like a cool open pour type bait. I'll be honest, I haven't really fished these all that much, but I know they do work. But transparent brown on the back, all right? Now we got some copper flake in there. That looks like square flake, but I don't have copper square flake, but I do have regular copper flake. So definitely some large purple, some large copper, and there is some black square cut in there on the top as well. So I think we can manage that. And then here, looking here at the bottom, I think that's pretty simple. That is a blue highlight powder with maybe a drop or 2 of black. So easy to recreate the bottom. Pretty simple color, but effective. I know a lot of you have asked about it. Now to achieve the brown, we're going to go with the transparent brown. I mean, this is an experiment. I've never tried this before, but we're going to try it for a shot. I think based on what I've seen with the transparent colors, we'll see what the transparent brown will do, and then we can darken it with that black flake, and hopefully that copper will pop in there as well. And you never know, maybe we'll spike it with some siren scales or something. But if we want to stay true to the original, then we'll just stick with the purple, black, and copper flake. All right, let's get this plastisol heated up. Let's get pouring. All right, here we are. We got both our cups of plastisol heated up, ready to go. I definitely want to start with the back first, the transparent brown. I'm curious to see how that goes. So I think we are going to start off with 5 drops and see where that gets us. Okay, it's definitely super transparent, and I think we're on the right track. We're going to go 5 more. That's looking pretty good, honestly. I mean, if I'm holding it up here, it's hard to see on the knife. I mean, the knife, you pull up the knife and it's super transparent. But if you look at it in the cup, all right, maybe it's a little more chocolatey brown than the bait. This might have a little bit of green pumpkin in it. I'm not sure. But, oh well, close enough. I'm really digging it. I am going to go 5 more. You see, it looks super translucent, but I know when it gets thicker, it gets that darker, more chocolatey brown. I'm going to go another 5 drops. Okay, that's it. We're stopping right there. Okay, that is 20 drops total in a half a cup. That's a lot. That is a dark chocolate brown. Okay, little more orangish brown than I think I maybe anticipated. but that's okay. That is the beauty of doing these color matches. You never really know what you're going to get, but I think we'll get something kind of close. Let's add in some flake now. I think we'll definitely start with 1 scoop of each. I think that's going to get us where we want to be. It is just a half a cup, you know. But I do really want that copper to pop, so I'm going to do maybe a little extra, 1.5. Give the copper a little boost, you know what I mean? Give it that little extra blang. I'll put some bling in that thing. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Interesting. That definitely changed the color up quite a bit. And we do get some of the copper. It almost looks more red, honestly. Wow. Okay. I'm kind of digging it, to be honest. We're starting to set up here. It's kind of got like a Coca-Cola vibe to it, you know what I mean? Like there's like a little bit of red in there. It's looking really good. I think it's going to make a good color. We're just going to leave it like that. I mean, actually, maybe a little more purple. There we go. I think that little bit of extra purple, just a little bit more to bring it out a tad. All right, I like where that's at. Bottom color, super easy. We're just going to go in with some blue mica shift powder, the blue interference. I think that's going to get us right where we need to be. It is a half a cup, so I'm not going to, I mean, maybe we'll do half, 3/4 of a scoop. It's not going to take much at all. All right, and then we will do 2 drops of black. I know it's a half a cup, but it does look pretty dark in the bait that we have here. So I really want to make sure we try and match as close as possible. So we'll get it nice, dark blue highlight. And I think that's looking really close right there. Plastic is setting up, so we definitely have to mix this. But yeah, that's getting us right where we need to be. I mean, I think we're pretty close. Looking good to me. Now, it's definitely going to look different when we laminate it, but either way, regardless, I think we got 2 amazing colors here. So I think we got an awesome belly, and I think we got an awesome back. So we'll get these warmed up. We'll get the hot plate pulled over, centered up, ready to pour. Okay, so now when I look at the swammer bait, you see it has a flat top similar to how the open pour is going to have there, okay? And they're using the blue highlight as the belly color and then the brown as the back. So we're going to do the same thing here. So these molds are already hot. This hot plate is set to 250 degrees. Remember, we want to pour with the hot molds in cooler plastic. So we do have our blue highlight ready to go over here. And I think we're going to fill all of these up first, maybe halfway up the belly. And then we will get the back and cover in the tail part there. So we'll start towards the back and we'll work our way towards the front. Beautiful. Well, felt a little heavy on that one. All right. All right, there you go. Beautiful, look at that. All right, and here we go. Next up, we have our transparent brown, copper, black, and purple all heated up, bubble-free, vacuumed out, ready to go. We're going to try and fill this all the way in, and then we're going to level it all the way off and take it back into the tail. So let's see if we can do this wrapped around the camera here. There we go. And you can see the heat of the mold is drawing the plastic back where it needs to go. So that's nice to have a nice hot mold. All right, let's get the next one going here. All right. Looking good. Let's keep it going. Ooh, all right. Slight over pour on that one. Slight, just a little. It's okay. Oh, we got shy. We got shy there at the end. Oh no. Hopefully the heat will draw it over there once we turn up the hot plate. So next what we're going to do is we're going to cook this for maybe 5 minutes or so. These are pretty thin molds, so we're going to crank this up to 350 degrees and cook it for a few minutes. Okay, so while we wait for those to cool off, I did end up taking the leftover plastisol and shooting a few baits. I mean, you didn't think we would try and do a proper color match without, you know, messing with some baits, did you? So we shot it in some fun ones and then some tactical ones. So let's take a look at this one here, the 4.2-inch tactical shad. Let's take a look and see what this looks like here. What side is it going to come off? On the belly. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Look at that. Huh? The brown, I think, is definitely a little more brown. I think this is a little more green pumpkin for sure. But we got the blue going. I mean, I will still... Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. I'll take this bait any day of the week. Ooh-wee. Look at that tactical shad. And what's close to a 309? Yeah, definitely more green pumpkin needed for sure. So we're going to have to revisit this recipe. I don't think we're going to be able to keep on with the one day here and fix this. But this is a happy accident nonetheless, as Bob Ross would say. You can see the purple and copper in the back is much more pronounced with the translucent. You know, I bet you Lureworks Green Pumpkin 156, that kind of browner green pumpkin, I bet you that'd be a perfect color to try and use if we were to attempt this second time. But I'll take it. I can't wait to see what the holiday molds look like, if the tactical shads look like this. Look how dark that blue came out. Isn't that awesome? We probably could have gone one drop, maybe, or a little less of the highlight powder. That, I'm telling you, the 8-bit mica shift is incredibly powerful. A little bit goes a long way. It really does. I'm going to take it, though. Oh, golly. That's beautiful. All right, let's see. The 3-inch tactical shad, also looking absolutely stellar in the 309 colorway. I kind of, you know, I'm not going to lie, I almost kind of like the translucent brown version better. Yeah, that's cool. Look, I love here how some of the blue highlight came up and around. Yeah, that's looking sharp, and that's rolling through the water like that, you know, on a little strolling jig there, flapping back and forth. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Sweet. All right. Last but not least, I wanted to see what this would look like in a worm. So we pulled out the 5-inch pintail worm, and we'll see what this looks like. Oh, okay. Very translucent worm here. Do we get the blue on the... Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Hey now. Hey now, 309 worms. Okay. Okay, bait chuckers. You're going to have to notate this recipe. All right? This is looking good in a worm, huh? Whoa. Ho, ho. Come on now. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Dangling around there. Oh, that's gonna be so deadly on a drop shot. Are you kidding me? With that translucent in clear water, with that belly and the oh, yowzers! All right, let's see if the holiday mold is cooled off yet, because I want to know what that's gonna look like with that fat blue belly. I think it's gonna look real good. All right, here we go. The moment we have all been waiting for. At least I have. We still got a little bit of daylight left. These are the only 4 baits we got. Let's see if we can't catch a fish before the sun goes down. Let's do our first demold. Oh, looking good. Yeah. Huh? Yeah. I'll take that any day of the week. Look at that. Beautiful 309 inspired colorway there. I love how the blue highlight really pops on that fat belly. That's going to do great on the darter head. I just know it. All right. Let's look at this other one here. Oh, yeah. Looking just as good. Look at all that detail there in the tail. Awesome stuff. Yeah. I'd say that'll do. Absolutely. Let's get these other ones out here. I've already gone ahead and pinched everything off. So we have nice clean molds here. And there we go. Looking sharp. I mean, you can see on my hand how when the light kind of comes through from the side, and then it just lights up the entire bait as it gets captured inside there. That's the beauty of the translucent colors. Looking spectacular. Awesome stuff. Only one thing left to do. We'll get some close-ups and head out on the water, see if we can't catch a fish. Lucky deer, and it's a buck. Yeah. Oh, it's a good sign. We got lucky deer. Are we gonna catch fish today or what? Huh? Are we gonna catch some fish? Yeah? That's what I like to hear. All right, bait chuckers. Well, it's getting dark real fast. We got lucky deer out all over the place, and sun's going down. We're gonna see if we can't try and catch a fish. I don't know which pond to go to. It's gonna be dark by the time we get up the hill. It's gonna be dark by the time we get to the front. We gotta make up our minds quick to try and catch a fish. All right, so we decided to come out to the irrigation pond. I figured this was gonna be the best bet. You can see we got it rigged up on the first gen fishing jaw dropper. It is quite dark out here, but we got the GoPro. We're putting in the effort, so make sure to like the video, will you? Let's catch a fish. I tell you, it's got some heft to it, so it definitely casts out there a decent ways. You know, for a little BFS bait, it's on a little 1/8 ounce jaw dropper head. So maybe if we're, I'm trying to fish it like a Ned rig. So maybe, nice and slow, a little jiggly, we can get ourselves a little bit of action as the sun's going down. It is full on sunset. It is below the horizon out here. Oof. Yeah, it is it is just a tad bit dark, bait chuckers, but look at that. You can see it there. Barely. Just barely off the red light of the camera. Cool, clear belly though. awesome little tail. It darts through the water really good from what I could see, but you know, it's it's dark out here. I think it's time to head back to the shop. All right, bait chuckers. Well, we didn't catch anything. It is late, and well, not late really. It's just dark. That's the problem. It gets dark early. I mean, it's 5:38 and it's pitch black outside. So you see the predicament we are in this time of year. But if you want to get your hands on one of the new Epic Bait Molds holiday molds, here's how you do it. They're having a Black Friday sale that's going to extend from, I think, 12:01 a.m. Black Friday all the way through to midnight, Cyber Monday. Okay, the entire website, 25% off all your Epic Bait Molds. Any order over $150, you're going to get yourself a free 2025 holiday mold. That's right, free with every order over $150 during that sale. Now, once the sale's done, Jason and Amanda leave the bait mold up for, I think, all the way through the month of December, so you can purchase it all the way through December. But once it's gone, meaning after December 31st, you can't ever get it ever again. So this is the third time they've done it. 2025, this cool little darter bait, shrimp style bait mold. Pretty sweet. I love that they do this every year, and I love that it's limited edition. So you kind of got to collect them all. So hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to hit the thumbs up button. I think 309 turned out to be an amazing color. Can't wait to throw that more. And until next time, y'all, you know who it is. Your friend on this end, Michael, out here around these Delta sloughs, reminding you to keep on chucking. I'll get back with you.